hello there, family. I didn't see you there. And welcome back to another edition of Crenshaw Corner. I am Sanchez Crenshaw, and as always, I am joined by my BFF, the most wonderful person I know, the Jean Grey to my Scott Summers.
Come on now, come on. What is going on, family? What is going on? I am Angela Crenshaw.
That's my wife, family.
On? What's up,
That's my wife, family. Not that much, babe. How are you?
I'm during.
How we doing today?
I'm during. It's Friday.
You during?
It's Friday.
It's Friday?
Friday.
Friday's always a good day.
Yes.
Friday's always a good day.
Every day's a good day, babe.
Yeah, but it's something about Friday, though. It's just something
Pastor
about
Joel Osteen wrote a book called Every Day is Friday.
Yeah, true. I mean, for some people. But for us mere mortals, you know, we look forward. We got to look forward to something, so we look forward to Friday.
Friday.
We look forward to Friday.
It's Friday.
So, family, we thank you guys for tuning in.
What's
we thank you for being a part of us. We thank you for being a part of the family. So, for our new listeners, we thank you guys for taking time to listen to us. Thank you for giving us a free trial.
It's a free trial?
It's a free trial.
After the next time is $15.99.
Now this will be a free trial after that.
7-day free trial.
7-day free trial. We appreciate you.
What up, family? Thank you.
However you found us, whether it's on iTunes, whether it's on Podbean, whether it's on Spotify, whether it's on Google Play Music, whether it's in iHeartRadio or on our own personal website at www.thecrenshawcorner.com. We just thank you guys so much for being a part of us.
So much. Now, did you already clock out because it's Friday? Because you act like you don't know how to speak.
No, I'm losing my speech pediment right now. I'm losing my speech pediment.
Okay. What?
I don't even know.
I need you to Google that.
Google my speech pediment. Nah, but it is.
Need you.
It is
to
Friday.
Google that.
I tell you what it is.
Okay, tell me what it is.
It's Casual Friday.
Casual Friday.
That's what it is. It's Casual Friday.
Baby, you work from home.
So every day is casual.
Wait, whoa.
I'm just
you
saying.
Work from home, so
actually, yeah.
Every day Casual Friday.
Crazy part.
Just asking.
I'm just crazy.
Asking for a friend. I'm asking for a friend.
I had a meeting this week with some of our biggest people within our department. I was in shorts and a t-shirt.
Right. So I'm just trying to figure out, like, what is we doing?
Yeah, so I guess every day is.
Every day, yes.
Casual Friday.
Yes.
For our existing family members, the ones who's hanging in there with us, the one who constantly listen. We thank you guys as always for being a part of what we do.
We love you.
We thank you guys for coming to the family cookout.
Yes.
Make sure you bring the aluminum foil.
Yes, not the baggies, not the freezer bags. We keep talking about that. We're going to have to keep talking about don't bring no freezer bags.
Make sure now, baby, tell them why they need to bring the aluminum foil.
Because you can go in and take your one plate.
Don't
come in here at the barbecue like we've been talking about, fixing 3 plates and then go put that to the side and eat a plate. I need you to aluminum foil 1 plate. We want you to take something with you.
Yeah, gotta.
But don't bring no freezer bag.
Leave the barbecue, take it.
Leave something for somebody else.
Taking a nugget with you.
Amen.
So, babe,
there's some people that are totally confused about what we talking about.
So confused. It's
like,
okay.
What?
Go back and listen to the previous podcast.
What in the world, man? What in the world?
So, babe, what's going on? What we got going on today?
I had to do it.
You had to do what?
So listen, if you listened on Wednesday, we talked about finances.
We did talk about finances.
And we talked about the Ultimate Intimacy app.
The Ultimate Intimacy app,
my people. Yes.
Yeah.
Not sponsored by them, but we love it. They have some great conversation starters.
And that's what we're all about here, people. We're all family. We're all about conversation.
That's what we're all about, people. What was that?
I'm just saying, just in case they didn't know
what we was about.
What we's about.
We's about.
We's about conversation.
Yes, conversation.
Because conversation is a lost art.
Yeah.
Just like customer service, but that's a whole nother tirade.
You know what else is a lost art?
What is
writing letters to people.
Oh, man.
I think that everybody should just start writing notes and thank you notes and thank you letters to people, babe.
Actually,
I do it now. I've done it once or twice. And even if you don't know what to say, go to the Dollar Tree something and buy a card or
No, don't even buy a card. No, don't buy a card.
What you gonna do? Postcard?
No, don't buy a postcard.
What you gonna do?
I don't care if it's just I love you. I handwrite something.
Yeah, I love it.
You know what? It's
a lost art.
Yeah, it really is. There is something about a handwritten note.
Yes, it really is.
Oh, man.
Seriously.
I don't even know if I know how to handwrite anymore.
Really, baby?
I type so much.
You do type.
Everything I do is either text message or
and guys, he types so fast, it's hysterical. I'll be like, I think I'm still the 1 peck, 2 peck, 3 peck 4.
Here's the crazy part, though.
Because I don't really
No,
Type fast.
I actually am a very, and not to my own horn or anything because it's nothing to brag about, but I actually am a very good typer, and I'm a very quick typer that's very accurate. I don't make a lot of mistakes when I type.
Yeah.
But here's the crazy part: if you ask me,
Tell them how you type.
what do you mean?
Go ahead, tell them what you gonna say.
If you ask me, I can't tell you what any keys are on the keyboard. I have no idea where any keys are.
You just know they are.
I just know they are.
It just is.
Yeah, I've been typing for so long.
You trust the keyboard.
I don't like if you ask me where's the A, where's the F, like because when they
A S D F J K L.
I don't know if they do it anymore. I think we're aging ourselves. But when you used to take typing class in school or keyboarding in school, they make you line up on the home keys. And then they make
A S D F J K
Couldn't tell
L
you.
semicolon.
If I'm not looking at the keyboard,
space bar, my brother.
if I'm not looking at the keyboard, I couldn't tell you what an S
So you
is.
trust the keyboard.
Yeah, it's like I got the force. I type using the force.
You trust the keyboard.
I am one with the force. The force
You
is
are
one with me.
One. Go ahead, not me.
I am one with the force. The force is one with me.
I just think maybe my fingers are fat because I promise you. Because I promise you, when I'm typing, I think I'm touching the A or something like that.
Right.
And I look up and it's the other letter. So I'm thinking maybe my fingers are fat.
No, it's not that fat. It's just you have very dainty, small fingers.
So
They're not fat. They're just dainty and small.
heck? So
You got nubby fingers. For sure. I'm trying to be cute about it, but you got nubby fingers.
were you trying to be nice?
I was, but you wasn't picking up what I was saying.
Oh, matter of fact, I picked it up and then I threw it.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, I threw that.
They just little. That's all.
Anyway, guys. So what we were supposed to do.
We was
What we were supposed to do.
You talking about me and my speech. You talking about some we
know.
was.
What we were supposed to do. Amen. Amen. What we were supposed to do was do miscellaneous next Wednesday. On the midweek moment.
Yeah, the following. We were going to continue with the question and answer
Yes.
period. Because on the app, if you haven't looked at it, there's a
Check
lot
out
of
the
great
app,
questions.
people.
Then we were going to do miscellaneous because what we've been doing is that pretty much every midweek moment, we've been doing kind of, question and answers questions off the app.
Off the Ultimate Intimacy app.
So we were going to do that next week, but I'm thinking that you want to do that actually on this episode and can kind of continue the train. On
Yes, on Friday.
All right, cool. So what you got for me today?
So this is miscellaneous questions. And the reason why.
So this could be anything.
This could be anything,
Oh, wow.
anywhere. And I'm excited. And again, people, I'm not answering anything. I'm asking him the question.
Once again, it's an interrogation. Where's my lawyer?
I'm just saying.
I
your
invoked my right for a lawyer.
She did call.
Well, where is she?
And she listened to Wednesday and she was like, I'm here for him. And I said, you're not here for him.
That's
He
unconstitutional.
doesn't need any help. And so
I have a constitutional right for an attorney.
no, you good.
That's crazy.
This is gonna be good. This is gonna be
I'm
good.
filing the complaint.
And the cool thing is you don't know what the questions are, and I don't know what the questions are because I just go to the app, pull up miscellaneous, and whatever pops up.
I don't even know
is
the
what
category.
I'm gonna ask. So, who was or is someone you admire and why?
Ooh, who is somebody I admire
And why?
and why? Ooh, that's. You know what? Okay, this person I admire. They're not a famous person, but they're someone who's very close and near and dear to my heart. So I look up and I admire Pastor Jordan Hicks.
Ah.
And for the family who have no idea who I'm talking about, if who've never heard that name before.
Yes.
So Pastor Jordan Hicks is how? Okay. So we've said it before. We attend Elevation Church. How Elevation Church is set up is that it's a multi-campus church locations, and the location that we attend, each location has a campus pastor, who is responsible for. I mean, the name's in the title.
Right.
Who's responsible for pastoring that campus.
Right.
And we have the honor and the privilege of sitting under our campus pastor,
we love him.
Jordan Hicks.
Come on, Pastor Jordan.
And here's the thing. Here's why I look up and admire him. Because Jordan's not that old, first of all. He's early 30s.
He's younger than us.
He's a young man. But he is so confident and secure in his insecurities.
Yeah,
and I love it.
And he'll tell you about his
he
insecurities
will tell you that
He'll tell you if you don't know.
Yeah, having a conversation with Jordan is truly having an honest, vulnerable conversation where most people in his position would never allow someone who sits under them to be vulnerable or to show them being vulnerable. Or having a moment of not knowing or having a moment of not asking.
Yeah.
And from the first moment, and we've known Jordan and his beautiful wife.
Oh my God, 6 years?
7 years.
6-7 years.
Yeah, 6-7 years.
Yeah.
And we've seen the growth and just the man that he is. You know,
he is amazing. Seriously,
how he leads his family, how he leads the campus. You know, his Christian walk. He will tell you up front, my Christian walk is not a perfect one.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't pretend to portray it for it to be.
Yeah.
You know, he'll tell you up front that he struggles.
Yeah.
He doesn't always get it right, but he's always striving to get it right. And I just
what I do like about him too, and I said I was gonna say anything, but when he says, he don't just say, I struggle and I don't get things right either. He tells you what he's struggling in.
He
tells you what he's not getting right.
You.
He's not like, I'm with you guys, I'm struggling too. No, he'll be like, I'm struggling in this area.
Yeah.
I'm going through this right now. I don't feel like it either.
And
sometimes, you know, he's just
and a lot
genuine.
of times he'll tell you first. He'll be like, yo, this is what I'm going through. Anybody else out there going through that?
Right. Anybody?
Anybody can relate
I know
to
I'm
me?
a pastor, but please, anybody else?
But
I can see that.
Yeah, but he is.
I love him
he
too.
is a person that I look up to.
Yeah.
And I truly admire him. And
Yeah.
like they say, all heroes don't wear capes.
Come on now. And he's amazing.
Yeah, he is.
Amazing. What secret single behavior do you indulge in when I am not around?
What secret single behavior I indulge in?
I already know what this is. Yes, I
do. Do you?
Yes, I do.
Well, then tell me.
Because every time I'm not around, if I go out of town, you call me doing this one.
I eat meat. I eat as much meat.
That steak.
I eat
pork.
Steak. I eat pork. I find the biggest pork chop, the biggest slab of ribs. Okay, and family, let me explain. Family.
You are the worst.
I do. So, some years ago, it was for health reasons, but some years ago, my wife decided that she was no longer eating beef or pork.
Nope, gave it up.
And what she did was she decided because she was no longer eating beef and pork.
Yep.
That meant I was no longer eating beef or pork.
And nobody else in the house.
But nobody consulted me on that. So I just came home one day and all my steak was gone. All my bacon was gone. And I'm like, what's going on? She said, oh, we don't eat beef and pork anymore.
Right.
And I said, what do you mean we?
The doctor said.
Yeah, no, the doctor said you should be eating. He said nothing about me. So I respect her. So I don't buy. Sometimes I do, but I don't bring a lot of beef in the house. I don't bring a lot of pork, anything like that in the house. Everything we cook is either chicken or turkey.
Yeah.
Oh, but if she make a mistake and go out of town, or seafood, yeah.
Oh my God, every time.
Oh, but if she make a mistake and go on a girls trip, or she make a mistake and go somewhere and see some family without me. Oh man, the moment I know she's on the road, I go to my local supermarket.
Oh my goodness.
And I go to the meat department.
And then someone videotapes me.
Oh yeah.
And be like, just to let you know.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna keep secrets from you.
This is the stuff he said.
I'm not
just
gonna be
to
deceitful.
let you know, I'm in the kitchen with no shirt on because I hate that guy.
Oh yeah.
Oh
That's
my
another
God.
thing I do.
Oh my God, people.
Okay, so I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be a little more transparent than I need to be. Another thing that I do is that when a single thing I sneak and do when you ain't around, I walk around in my underwear. I'm all in
the whole house.
I'm all in the kitchen in the boxes.
Oh my God. Okay,
Yep.
let me help
I
y'all.
am cooking steak in boxes.
Oh my God.
And no shirt.
In the kitchen.
In the kitchen. Boxes
I knew
and
about the
shirt.
no shirt, but now you in the kitchen with your boxes.
In my boxes. All in the kitchen.
Oh, we're gonna discuss this later, guys. You don't understand. Even when our kids was little, everything. Do not walk around. Do not go in my kitchen with your drawers on and a t-shirt or no shirt on. That thing tears my soul.
But you Winnie the Pooh it all the time, though.
What a Winnie the Pooh what?
You walk around with just a shirt on and underwear all the time.
No, my shirt be that past my knees,
But do
bruh.
you have on pants though?
Bruh, it's a
But do you have on
nightgown. It's a night.
You still Winnie the Pooh.
Bruh, no sir, no sir. So that's one thing I know for sure that he does, but I didn't know about the boxes.
Oh yeah, I'm straight in boxes, no shirt.
Oh, that's how we do it.
The moment I hear that door lock.
I don't even get in the car.
You ain't even get in the car good.
Oh my God, I'm sad. I don't think I should have asked that question because now
Hey, you asking
I'm
questions.
about to put cameras out in this
Hey,
piece.
you gonna see something.
Oh my God.
You gonna see something.
Okay, so let's see.
What's up? What you got for me now?
In what ways am I easy to live with? In what ways am I? Oh my God, am I hard to live with? That's what it says. Why are you asking me?
How much time we got for this podcast?
We ain't got that much time. We already in the 15-minute mark.
We gonna keep this in under an hour. Okay.
Go ahead.
What ways the ways that you're easy to live with is the way that you love me. So you make things very comfortable for me.
Oh.
So you.
What do you mean?
Take very good care of me, making sure my stuff is in order. Little stuff I don't have to worry about. I don't know if it's a good or bad thing. I don't have to worry about what I'm gonna wear. I don't have to worry about if it's iron.
I didn't match it up with your shoes.
I don't have to worry about what shoes I'm gonna put.
There's somebody going, what is happening in the Crenshaw house? I match it up for him, y'all.
Some people. So if you're from a particular culture, you remember being a little kid and sitting on your bed on Sunday mornings, and your whole outfit is laid out for you on the bed. All you got to do is take a bath and get dressed. Well, that's kind of me every day. All I got to do is put lotion on to get dressed.
I like to make sure you look good. I iron for you for the week.
You like to make sure we match.
We do not match. First of all, don't
You
do
like
that.
to make sure we
We do not match all the.
If I got on blue, you got on blue.
That's by mistake, not all the time. Don't even try it.
It's
baby.
by mistake every time,
Baby,
though?
don't try that.
Every time.
Baby, don't try that. We do
If
not.
I got,
we do not.
If I got on a light shade of gray, you got on a light shade of gray.
I do not.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, I iron your clothes for the week.
Yeah, you do it. I appreciate that.
Iron your clothes for the week because he gets up really early. You know, when we were going outside.
Yeah.
Now I don't iron nothing. He straight up t-shirt and shorts.
T-shirt, shorts.
And Nike flops.
Or sweats.
Or sweatpants.
But that's how you make it easy. So
okay.
That aspect, you make it very easy to live with.
I'm scared now. And what ways am I hard to live with?
Every project ends up being my project.
He was going to say this.
So
I was almost scared to even ask this question, but I can't.
No,
I got to go in order.
What happens is this. Okay, so my wife has a theory that just because she's my wife,
you keep saying that, but I don't think that's my theory.
anything she asks, I should do with no question.
Oh my goodness!
I shouldn't have a problem doing it. I should not say. My wife does not believe, as a wife, she should ever hear the word no.
You my road dog. We do it together.
No. That's not how we do it. It's not that we do it together. It's you start. You get this grand idea in your head.
I do have great ideas. But I do have great ideas,
You
babe.
do. But your great ideas always include me, whether you talk to me about it or not.
Because when I have the great ideas, I'm like, yo, this is going to be the best ever. And then I realize I'm short, or I realize that I can't do all things.
But here's the thing, though.
But then there you are, looking as sexy as you want to look when you looking like you look when I ask you to do it.
But you just didn't wake up one morning short. You've been short since birth. So that should already be part of your equation.
No, not when I got my big ideas.
Yeah, okay.
But I'm that's just what like,
that's
you know,
those
come
that
on,
what
let's
makes
do
it. That it's your project's always my project. You don't think I have a right to say no?
No, it's not. No. That's not true, baby. I think you do have a right to say no. I think first of all, don't do that. I think you have a right to say no at any.
I just shouldn't say it.
You just shouldn't.
Yeah,
Okay, let's get that out in the atmosphere.
Yeah, I just shouldn't say
not
no.
even that you shouldn't, but you shouldn't want to.
Yeah, okay.
Say no, baby, when I'm doing the projects. Because the projects make your life easier too, though.
No, they really don't. It has nothing to do with me. None of these projects have anything to do with me.
Because I feel like if we doing the project and I'm happy and you're happy and we are happy. No? Okay, too soon? Okay, great. Next question. What is our greatest strength in our marriage?
Our sense of humor.
I'm about to say laughter.
Yeah, our sense of humor.
Yeah.
We're able to laugh through any situation.
Yes, we are.
We're able to find. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Maybe we should both sit down and talk to a therapist about it. Actually, you have a friend as one. Book some time with her.
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk to my boo.
But we're able to find the humor in any situation.
Yeah.
No matter how grim, no matter what it looks like.
Yeah.
We're able to find the humor in it.
And it's not even in the situation. It's like when we're going through something ridiculous will happen.
Yeah.
And I promise you, we be in tears. Talk about, really?
Somebody's gonna
Really?
say something. Something's gonna happen.
Yes.
Something's gonna transpire. Yeah.
It's inevitable, and
It's
I think
inevitable.
that laughter keeps us together, keeps us sane.
It does. I think more so than anything else, it just keeps us sane.
It keeps us sane. So
It
yeah.
does.
All right. So what are 3 things you've learned about me since we've been married? Oh, good God.
3 things.
3 things.
A, you don't know how to talk into a mic. I've learned
I'm
that.
on the mic.
I've learned that.
I hate you right now.
You don't,
I am
you don't know how to talk into a mic.
I'm on the mic. I am on the mic.
All right, the 3 things I've. Here's the crazy part though.
Did you use that?
Yeah, it's one.
I'm literally on the mic, babe.
Because that's one. That's a new thing I've learned.
I'm literally on this mic.
No, you're literally not. I have you in my headset.
Oh
No,
my
you're literally
God.
not.
Turn me up in your headset, bruh. Turn me up in your headset. Go ahead. Carry on. My brother.
Actually, the things I've learned, it's not that I've learned anything new. It's just
Mm-hmm.
really is reinforced what I already knew.
Okay.
So I already knew coming into the marriage that you were very aggressive. I already knew that coming into the marriage.
Really?
I already knew coming into the marriage that you were very headstrong.
Okay. I think that's all the same thing, isn't
No,
it?
2 different things. 2 different things.
Two different things? Okay,
You can
cool,
be
cool.
headstrong and passive, or you can be headstrong and aggressive.
Okay, cool.
Because headstrong basically means that you've made up your mind and no one can ever change your mind about something.
I changed my mind about
No, you
stuff.
don't.
Oh
No,
my
you don't.
gosh.
No, you don't.
Number 3. I'm supposed to be. I'm supposed to be listening.
So-
listening skills. Listening skills.
And
Okay.
once again, coming
Hold on.
into
Let
the
me get my
marriage,
chi. Hold on.
you centering your chi.
Okay, I'm ready. Go ahead. Number 3. What? I'm number 3.
Number 3, and I already knew coming into the marriage and just got reinforced that you're never wrong. So those 3 things, it's like I already knew coming into the marriage, and it just got reinforced the longer we've been
Almost 21
together.
years, and
almost 21 years.
Nothing's changed.
You still just as aggressive. You still just as headstrong, and you still ain't never wrong.
I don't.
So
I'm not
yeah.
supposed to say nothing. Okay.
So I already knew all that though. I married you anyway. What does it say about me?
Yep. So if you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be and why?
About me?
Oh yeah, that's what it says about
Oh,
you,
I got
bruh.
several. I mean, I got a list.
You gotta give me one, and I'm talking into the mic.
Actually, you know what? And this is so vain.
Okay.
My eye color. I would change my eye color.
Be back to this again.
That's the one. Really, I mean,
Are we
because
seriously back to this
because
again?
everything else about me that I'm not happy with, I can make an adjustment if I just get my fat lazy self up and do it. Yeah, but that's the one thing I would change with my eye color.
You just want to get some contacts?
No, I want no contacts.
You just get some contacts and see whatever color you want. What would you look like? And then you won't want that anymore.
Nah, that's
We
that's
should
cool.
do
No, I
it.
ain't doing that. I don't wear the contacts I already have. I'm not doing
Well,
that.
this is true. You don't wear
But
regular
no,
contacts.
you know this. It's something you already know. Like there's a population of my family.
The majority
Of
your
my family, my paternal family, has very light colored eyes, like
Gray,
hazel and green
green
and
and
light
light
gray.
green. Yes, they do.
Really
Beautiful
light,
eyes.
beautiful brown.
Yeah.
And I got these old dark caramel brown eyes.
Them are sexy eyes, honey. Those are my eyes.
I'm just
boo.
saying though. If I could, I'm just saying though.
I'm just letting
Man,
you know.
I'm just saying. If I could have got them eyes, boy, you know how dangerous I would have been.
No, you would have still been married to me talking about I'm headstrong, I'm aggressive. And you just would have had nice looking eyes, bro.
I'm talking about before you. I'm talking about my career before you.
Before AC?
Yeah, my career before AC.
Your career before AC would have got you killed.
I'm just saying though. With them eyes though,
Oh my gosh,
boy.
really?
you wouldn't be able to tell me nothing.
What's the biggest lesson you learned from me? I'm not making this up. This is what it's saying.
No, the biggest lesson I've learned from you is patience.
Oh, wow.
That's the biggest lesson I've learned from you. Directly and indirectly,
What
I've
you mean?
learned that because indirectly, you have to have patience to be able to deal with the Angela Crenshaw.
I thought you was gonna say because okay, I'm so vain.
What happened?
Because what I thought you was gonna say, baby, you've taught me patience and how to live in patience, and I was waiting for it. I was like, go ahead, boo, say it, and then you go, oh, because if you married Angela Crenshaw, you better have. That is not what.
No, but I'm
not
just
what I
saying.
thought we was gonna say.
That's the indirectly part.
Okay, go ahead.
You have to be able to deal with a personality like yours.
What's my personality though?
It's the polar opposite of mine.
What's my personality? That's my question now. What's my personality?
Very, very optimistic. Very bubbly. Very the sun will come out tomorrow. Once again, very headstrong. Really a know-it-all.
Really?
Very.
You keep throwing that in there, bruh.
Very educated on all subjects.
No, that's you. Oh no, bruh, that's you. We're not even gonna let them know. We'll do that. I supposed to be not
For
saying
somebody
nothing.
who ain't saying
I'm
that, you
supposed to be
saying a
not
lot.
saying. Okay, wait. I'm listening.
So, but
I'm
that's
listening.
how indirectly.
Okay.
But directly, no, you've taught me how to slow down. Because I'm always on go. No matter what, even my mind, my body, I'm always on go. I'm always moving. I'm always, my mind. It's just I'm always on go. I'm always in fast speed.
Right.
Even if I don't have anything to do, I'm always rushing through something.
Yeah, this is true.
And you've taught me how to slow down. You've taught me, even though it doesn't work all the time, you taught me how to meditate. Still working on that. Haven't really perfected that yet.
That's okay. 1 minute, 2 minutes is good.
Yeah, but that's the biggest thing in the 20 some odd years we've been together. You taught me patience.
Okay, so this is the weirdest question.
What's up?
The house is on fire, but everyone is safely out. The pets are safely out. All the wallets and cash are saved. If you could make one last dash to get something, what would it be and why?
Oh, that bitch just gonna burn down.
You ain't going back in that?
I ain't going back for nothing. I ain't go back for nothing.
You've got to pick something. The question said, what would it
Okay,
be
hold on.
and why?
So all my family safe.
That family, everyone is safe.
All my family safe.
The pets are even safe.
All my pets are safe.
Money is saved.
My money's safe.
But you could.
I gotta get something.
You gotta make one last dash to get something. What would it be and why?
I gotta get some. Okay, so, my record collection.
Okay.
My record collection.
Okay.
That's what I have to. That's
Yes.
my record collection.
Tell people what you got in your record collection, Mr. While we talking about it, because this record collection,
it's growing.
He is.
Okay.
So I don't even know what to say about his record collection.
In my record collection, I have everything from Amy Winehouse, her last CD, her last record. No, it wasn't her last one. Actually, no, it wasn't her last one.
I think it was her first.
No, it wasn't. Frank was her first.
Okay.
Back to Black was her second.
Okay.
That was more of her debut world. Here I Am to the World. But,
got you.
So I have Amy Winehouse, Back to Black. I have everything from that to Troop.
Mom, the
Mamacita.
Doobie Brothers.
I got the Doobie Brothers.
Oh my God.
I got Three Dog Night.
Yes, you do.
I got Rod Stewart's Greatest Hits.
George.
I got a lot of George Benson. I got like 4 or 5 different George Benson albums.
Your play.
I got West Side Story.
West Side Story.
I got West Side Story. I got some Bill Cosby comedy albums.
You do. Now,
I have about 4 or 5 different Pointer Sisters.
That's what I was about to say. When he first came home and saw this collection, he had 4 or 5 of the Pointer Sisters.
Yeah,
I was like,
what
is going on? What I do like, what you played for Pooh yesterday. The jazz record. I like jazz. I'm not a music person, but if you play some nice, that was beautiful. The jazz was. Who was that?
No, actually, that was Miles Davis. That was Miles Davis I was playing.
That was Miles Davis.
Yeah,
that was awesome. I love that.
I actually
love that.
I have some Louis Armstrong.
Okay.
I have some Ella Fitzgerald. Mm-hmm. I got some Frank Sinatra, of course.
I'm telling you guys, all over the place.
I got a little Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Which you just recently got? No, it wasn't Bruce.
No, it's Bruce. I just picked up.
No,
Bruce.
you just got
Ray Parker Jr.
No. Rod Stewart, wasn't it? Rod Stewart.
No. Rod Stewart was one of the first ones I got.
Okay.
Bruce Springsteen was the most recent.
Okay, Bruce Springsteen. Yeah. So he's all over the place, guys, and he loves it. So it'll be your record collection.
It'll be my record collection.
I can see that.
That's
okay.
what it'll be.
Okay, let's see. What major goals do you want to accomplish in the next 10 years?
Major goal. Total financial freedom. Where we truly owe no man nothing but love.
Come on now.
And for Crenshaw Corner to be a global phenomenon.
Yeah.
Those are the two.
That would be so good.
That would be the 2 biggest things. Everything else to me is minor. But that would be the 2 biggest things. Total financial freedom.
Yeah.
Live in fire. And for Crenshaw Corner to be a global phenomenon. I would love to be able to do this internationally and TED Talks and all that stuff.
That'll be cool.
But yeah.
It's coming.
Yeah, it's coming.
All right. So how does social media affect our relationship?
I think sometimes it does interfere with our relationship. It's because, and we're both guilty. I think I'm a little more guilty. We'll both go down a rabbit hole.
We'll debate about so much stuff on social
Yeah,
media.
you're more Facebook. I'm more Instagram.
Yeah.
I don't really deal too much with Facebook, but I'm more Instagram. So I'll get caught up in going down rabbit holes on Instagram. You'll get caught up in going down rabbit holes on Facebook.
And then we'll debate.
But yeah, I think it's not. It gives us healthy debates, but I think it interferes because sometimes we'll go an hour or so
about this thing that has nothing to do with us.
No, I'm not talking about the debate. I'm just talking about we'll go an hour or so where you're into Facebook.
Okay.
And I'm into Instagram or whatever.
Yeah.
And we're really not conversing with each other. We're just kind of in that zone.
Yeah, until we decide to find something worthy of talking about that came from social media.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. Let me see. Okay, what's the most meaningful gift you ever given and why? That you've ever given and why?
Oh, the most meaningful gift I've ever given, I think, is the globe. I gave you a globe. It's one of the first gifts. Actually, it might have been the very first gift I ever gave you.
That was the very first gift that you gave me. Yeah.
It was the first gift I ever gave you.
Why?
Because the card I gave you with it said, if I remember correctly, it said, "What do you give a woman that has everything? You give her the world."
Yeah, that's exactly right, babe.
And that's truly what I wanted to do. I wanted to give you the world.
And you have. Yeah. I still have that globe. We still got that globe.
Yeah, we still do.
I love the globe. And you have given me the world. You've given me more than I expected. Like you know how you go in wanting to be married, you want to be this and be parents and all of that, and you kind of exceeded my expectations. So thank you, Jesus.
This is not one of the questions, but I do have a question for you.
Yeah.
I don't know if we've ever talked about this on the podcast since we're talking. What was your expectation of marriage?
For me?
Yeah.
I wanted someone, because people know that we're a blended family, to love my children like I love them. That if I died, they would take care of them as if it had came from their own loins. That was one of the things. It was not even about me. At first, it was like, I need someone to love my children like I do. Right. See them for who they are. Raise them like men, And that was so important to me. I never wanted to be in a real marriage where the man just loved, he loved me but tolerated my children. Right. That's not going to happen. I would always tell people my kids are like the American Express card. I don't leave home without them. So you're not ever going to get me without them. Right. Ever. And I also wanted a man. I also knew that if I got married, as far as married, and I had someone who had children, that their children would be mine, like automatically. Wouldn't be anything like that. I also thought of marriage as this thing where we work together. I thought marriage was, because again, watching mom and pop, because they've always worked. My parents, right. They've always worked together financially, mentally. True partnership, right? Yeah. Crazy at sometimes.
Crazy at all times.
Yeah, well, that's true too.
At all times.
But they loved each other. They held hands all the time. They
undeniable love.
Like they always was holding hands.
Sickening love.
Always watching TV together. They always going somewhere together. They always, like, if mommy went to the store, 45 minutes. That joke about the call, because he went, what you doing, where you at, what you need. So I don't know if it was crazy or not, but I knew that kind of love. I wanted that kind of love that someone could cover me. Gotcha. I wanted a marriage where someone could cover me. I wanted that kind of marriage that someone would take all this crazy that I had inside of me and wouldn't judge it. Okay. So that's what I wanted. And I got that and more. You actually gave me more than just that, but because you gave me some things I didn't even know that I needed. Because I'm strong-minded, because I am aggressive, and because
add very to both of them.
Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome. That's what I'm here for.
And because the fact that I've always been, I'm every woman, hear me roar. So I never gave anyone a real chance until you.
Do you consider yourself a feminist?
Not really. Do you consider me one? And you know what? I will say this, being very transparent. I would probably have to relook that word up now that I'm older.
Right.
To see if I am now.
I got you.
Right? You know what I'm saying? Because I've changed so much. Before I was more Black Panther, power to the people. Yeah. I ain't playing with you, aggressive. And I still am that person, but not
Angela B. Davis.
Yeah, but not as much. And it was very difficult for me because you were opening doors. You know, like, babe, don't get out the car until I come let you out the car. I'm like, I can get out the car myself. You know, opening doors when we went places. Just things that you did that I felt like I could do myself. Take out my own garbage and all of those things. And I knew it had to be difficult for you because there was no place for you. You know what I'm saying? In the beginning, because I just felt like I could do everything. And I think I didn't know. The hardest part was the hardest part for me was knowing that I could rest in you. Like I knew without a shadow of doubt that my kids were safe. I knew that I was safe. Like, I know that I could go to sleep. Even right now, I can go to sleep. If you're not home, I don't sleep as well. But when you're home, I know I can go to sleep and I don't have to worry about anything. If I'm with you, I don't have to worry about anything. And I never lived that life before because my guard was always up. I was always ready to fight. I was always ready to protect. You know what I'm saying? I was already ready to fight. You know, I am. But I know that I just felt I had to have my own back. And so when you came in my life and opened that door where I was like, it's okay to lay down and rest. It's so you don't have to do everything. Somebody else got your back. You know, back in the day, I'd be afraid to be sick. You know, I'm raising children. I can't be sick. Man, who's gonna? Not that I didn't have family who didn't love me and care about me, but I'm talking about that consistent in the house getting sick.
Right.
But I still got to make it through. So I remember getting sick and was like, "Oh Jesus!" And I remember you was like, "Lay down somewhere, girl. You ain't doing nothing." And took care of the family, took care of the house, took care of like everything. It was those little things in the beginning of our marriage where I was like, "Whoa!" Like, I'm going to have to let some of these walls down that I got. Because I came in with walls, and you know that. I came in.
Yeah, we both did.
We came in with walls, and because I had been doing it all myself, and I just didn't trust that anybody. The crazy part about it, to be honest, is the fact that I asked God for it, and I prayed for it, and then when he gave it to me, I still didn't want to let my walls down. I still didn't want to trust. I still didn't want to give in, even after the very thing that I asked for, I got, which is so crazy.
But I think a lot of us fall into that, where it's something we'll pray for, or something we'll seek God for, or something we will look to God for, and then once he answers it, or once he provides it, or once he opens that door, we have no idea what to do with it.
No.
Because
be mad about it too.
Yeah, because what we did was, and it's just me talking right now, because you'll pray for it, but then you don't ask how to handle it. You don't have that prayer, because really it should be a twofold prayer. It should be, God, grant me this, and then God, grant me the ability to work with it, or to be able to keep it once you give it to me.
Yeah.
Because what we'll do is that, you know, I'm an analogy person. It's like we'll go to God praying for a car. We want this car. God, give us this car. But we never learned how to drive. We never said, God, show me how to drive.
Or God, show me how to pay this interest in this payment that I need to pay for this car.
So a lot of us do that. We'll have the first part of the prayer, God, open this door. You know, God, bring me this person. God, you know, put me in this relationship. Yeah. But then we don't have the follow-up prayer saying, okay, God, but now how do I stay here once I'm here?
Yeah, how do I handle it?
Yeah. All right, what you got?
The next question is, how do you like to be cared for when you're sick? That's a weird question, but how do you like to be cared for when you're sick?
Leave me alone.
Yes.
I don't feel good. Leave me alone.
Married to the wrong wife.
Don't talk to me. Don't touch me. Leave me alone. If I ask for something, bring it to me. If I don't ask for anything, leave me alone. Don't check on me. I'm breathing.
How's that going for you? Being married to Angela
Crenshaw? You don't do none of that. You don't do none of it. I don't get none of that. I tell you to leave me alone. You look at me in my face and say, "Boy, shut up."
No, because you need to be rubbed down, massaged. Especially if you got a cold, you need to be rubbed down and massaged and soup and all that good stuff. I want you to feel better.
Let me lay there.
Yeah, I know.
Let me lay there. It's going to work its course. But no, that's not what happens in my house.
Nah, that evil. You see that evil eye he be giving me, guys. Like, oh my God. Let's see. What? Okay. What is your least outfit that you own? What?
That question doesn't make any sense.
What's the least favorite outfit that you own?
Least. See, you left out the most important word.
What?
You just said, what's your least outfit that you own?
Oh, I meant least favorite. I'm
Thank
sorry.
You left out the favorite. That's why I said that question doesn't make any sense.
Okay, I already know what you're going to say. But anyway, what's your least favorite outfit that you own or used to own?
The fat man linen suits used to buy me all the time. them the ones I hate. The fat man linen suits. I hate them things, man.
It wasn't the fat man
Every time
linen
I turn
suit.
around, I got like 3 or 4 of them fat man linen suits in my closet.
It wasn't the fat man linen suits.
No fat man can't wear linen. It wrinkles as soon as we put it on.
We just got rid of the last linen outfit, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
It was beige, and with a beige shirt and some black stripes.
Yeah, some black stripes.
Oh.
Putting a fat man in linen. I sit down, and then next thing you know, my whole back is wrinkled.
No, I thought you was going to talk about them jean shorts, because he hates jean shorts.
Oh, the
guys.
George that you bought me?
They know. What are they called?
George. Got me walking around like a black John Cena.
Okay. Why they... Yo, wait a minute. Hold on. The wrestler?
Yeah.
He wear those?
Yeah, he wrestles in jorts.
Okay, baby, please help the family. What is jorts exactly?
Jean shorts. Jorts.
Yeah, why wouldn't you like jean shorts, though?
Because I'm a grown man walking around in some acid wash jean shorts.
Yo.
Is this 1982 again?
Was so tore up.
I did not understand your thought process on that. And you were so proud of that purchase, too. You came home beaming, so proud. Baby, I bought you something. I got you something, baby. Here.
It was a thought that count.
There was no thought behind
Thought
it.
that count, bruh.
I don't even know what you were thinking.
Okay, forget you now. Have I introduced you to anything that has made your life better, and what is it? Wow. Now that's deep. I've never thought to ask you that question.
Jamaican food.
Jamaican food?
Jamaican food.
What?
I ain't never experienced
21
Jamaican
years, and that's what you came up with?
Jamaican food.
Okay, I'm listening. Go ahead.
You introduced me to curry goat, to beef patties, to
and cocoa bread.
With
cocoa
a
bread.
pineapple soda. You introduced me to jerk chicken.
Ooh, on the corner. Golden Crust on the
Golden
corner in
Crust
Brooklyn,
on the
boy.
corner.
Come on, Brooklyn. Oh, my God. You are sick.
So, yeah, that's my earnest answer, because that's the first thing come to mind.
Oh,
Jamaican
my God.
food.
Got to do the first thing come to mind.
Authentic
so that's cool.
Jamaican food. A little ackee.
Little Aki. I didn't introduce you to that.
Jules.
Yeah,
she did.
Juliette Murray.
Juliette Murray.
My God, I
One
love
of the
her.
sweetest women ever met.
Juliette Murray, the most incredible woman. There's when you ever met somebody that was just so sweet, so from their soul, like genuinely sweet, genuinely kind, genuinely nice. Like
she was.
I can't even express her kindness.
Okay, so I know family. You have no idea what we're talking about. But we've been blessed to be around some really great people in our life.
Oh my gosh.
And one of the greatest people we were blessed to be around was a very close friend
of
ours, Juliette Murray.
Mm-hmm.
Juliette Murray, there are certain people in this life that this is how you know God exists.
Mm-hmm.
Because you meet this person that's as sweet, as joyous, as good, as pure, and everything that God wanted us to be as humans. You see it in this particular person. Not perfect, but there's, like I said, every good thing that God ever wanted for his kids, every good thing that he ever put in his creation, it's her.
Yeah, she's amazing.
She's amazing.
Juliette Murray.
Juliette
my
Murray.
God, I almost cried, almost teared up just now. Really, I love
Angie.
Angie. Yes, because she had a British accent, Jamaican. She was the first person who actually said your name correctly.
Sanchez.
Yes, because no one says your name correctly, because it's not Sanchez, it's Sanchez.
Sanchez.
Oh my God, I love her. I'm gonna call her tomorrow. I talked to her, but I'm gonna call her tomorrow just because of that. What is on your bucket list? Things you want to do before you die?
Live in Japan.
Yes.
That is on my bucket list.
That is the bucket list.
That is the
bucket list.
That is
that's actually
like
the bucket list.
I do nothing else in life before I leave this earth, it's live in Japan. I just even if it's only for 6 or 7 months, I prefer to live the rest of my life there. But it's live in Japan.
It's live in Japan.
Yeah, I just want to live in Japan.
One of your good friends bought you a book about the book of Japan.
Samurai, Way of the Samurai.
Yeah, so because that's how much he knows that Sanchez wants to do that. Okay, so and this is the question: if you could live anywhere, where would that be? Like literally, you see that question? Like seriously,
Tokyo,
Japan.
I love everything about Japan.
What time in your life did you feel you were most humble? Wow.
What time in my life did I feel I was most
humble? That's weird because I think you're such a humble person. So what would you feel that you're most humble?
Oh, okay. So we're gonna get really transparent on this one.
Mm-hmm.
17. 17.
You were 17 years old?
17.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting in a jail cell. That'll humble anybody.
Because
at that time of my life, I was living my life where anything that I thought I was big enough to do, I was doing. I was making some very bad decisions in life.
Yes.
I'm living very reckless, putting myself in a lot of jeopardy, legally and actually physically, put myself in a lot of jeopardy. So when your freedom is taken away from you and you're sitting in a very, very small, confined area, where it's really just a bed and a toilet connected to a sink, and you're not really sure when you're going to see freedom again. Yeah, it's a very humbling experience.
That's a humbling experience.
Very humbling experience.
Jeez. Woo.
Yeah.
What is your least favorite color, and have I ever bought it for you?
My least favorite color.
And have I ever bought it for you?
Oh, that's a good question.
I'm like, these are questions like, why would I even ask? Like, these are not even questions that I would be like, baby, by the way, what's your least favorite color? And did I ever buy that color for you? Who does that?
Okay, I don't necessarily have a least favorite color.
Okay.
I'm a fan of pretty much every color in the spectrum. But what I can say, what you have purchased me in a color spectrum that I was not a fan of, is for some reason you start buying me some like really loud neon stuff.
Like what?
Like that really loud neon T-shirt you had bought me. It's like a lime green.
Oh no, I bought that because that was when we was going to we was going to Mexico.
Yeah, but I'm fat.
No, we was going.
And I think that's the part you keep missing. I mean, I know, like you look at me and you be like, but you know,
you a god.
Yeah, I get that and I appreciate that.
God.
And I truly do appreciate that. And my self-esteem really loves that. Really does. However, let's bring some reality into it.
Bring the reality.
I'm fat.
But baby, that was gonna look good because it was like me, because it matched your Nike slides and you had the shirt and you had shorts.
Yeah, but once again, you miss the point. I'm fat.
Okay, just forget it.
And so what happens when you take an almost 300-pound man and put him in some neon, and now you really got me walking around looking like a walking billboard.
Okay, I give up.
So yeah, I wasn't a real fan.
You wasn't a fan.
Wasn't a fan.
It wasn't where you were going with it.
Not a shirt I would have chose for myself.
I'm just saying.
Let's just put it
What's
like that.
your least favorite food? Oh, do you have a least favorite food?
Cauliflower that you keep trying to force me to eat.
Judgy.
Cauliflower.
Bruh, but I've made cauliflower and gravy. We've made cauliflower great in gravy.
Do you know what we had to do to that cauliflower to get me to eat it? So here's what we had to do. We had to bread it. We had to fry it. We had to smother it in gravy and rice.
Yes, but it was
to get
good.
Me to eat it.
We even had like the cauliflower wings.
Cauliflower.
Wow.
I hate cauliflower.
So don't get no more cauliflower. I'm just asking. Golly, you just so hostile.
Cauliflower.
What have you been most proud of learning lately?
How to love you better.
Oh.
That's what I've been most proud of.
Have you been learning that?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like, now I'm lost.
But you have to.
I watch you, but I'm just saying, what do you mean like that?
Because what happens is the longer you're with someone, you can get caught up in not paying them attention and thinking you know what they need and just doing what you think.
Gotcha. Okay.
And not really paying attention
Gotcha.
to that person, because everyone changes. So how I loved you yesterday, how you like to be loved yesterday, you may not like that same thing today. And if I'm not careful and not paying attention, I'm trying to love the 52-year-old Angela like I love the 42-year-old Angela, and she's not the same woman.
Do you think, do I need to be loved differently? Do you think that I've changed?
You have.
In the last year?
Yeah.
In what way?
Because before you needed more support. And what I mean by that, I don't mean like you were.
I know what you mean.
Yeah,
but tell family what you mean.
You needed more because, like you said, you were more of that. I am woman, hear me roar.
Yeah.
Let me do it. I'm gonna do it.
Right.
So it was more of a support role where I came alongside you and partnered with you to help you through whatever you were going through.
Right.
But now you've allowed me to actually be more of your covering. So I love you as more of a covering now.
Got you.
If that makes sense.
It got sense. Wow, that was Z.
What else you got for me?
If you had a magic wand that could make one problem disappear, what would it be? Oh my God. Come on, Mr. Crenshaw. What would it be?
I honestly can't say my first answer on that one.
Okay.
My credit score.
Your credit score?
My credit score.
We working on the credit score.
Yeah, but I want a magic wand.
You wanted to go faster than
what
we doing.
I want the A1 sauce.
Oh, quick.
Yeah.
You want the 750, 800,
I want the
9,000. Which one?
I want the 800.
You want the 800.
Yeah, but it would be my credit score.
Credit score.
Yep.
Okay. Just disappear.
Disappear.
I thought you was gonna say it would just be your student loans.
That's almost gone.
Yeah, that is almost gone.
That's almost gone.
That is almost
That'll
gone.
be gone shortly.
Hallelujah, God.
Yeah, that'll
Thank
be
you.
gone shortly.
But I thought if you had a magic wand, but like, okay, but that would probably go with the debt.
Yeah,
too.
to go with the
that,
debt.
you're right.
You wipe away the
Okay.
debt, raise my credit
Yeah,
score.
you're right. Okay, what's been the best gift you've ever received?
Oh, here's the thing. My family's really good at giving gifts because they listen to actually the stuff.
Well, it took us a
want.
while after you finished going crazy.
I didn't necessarily go. I didn't necessarily go crazy.
Okay, let's just be transparent. Cuss the whole family out.
Well, yeah, I mean,
everybody, we know you're a Christian, you love God, but let's just go and be honest about it.
I mean, because for a minute y'all had lost your mind. Y'all wasn't listening.
You know, the Father's Day. If y'all haven't listened to the Father's Day episode, people,
Yeah, y'all wasn't
go
listening.
back and binge on the Father's Day episode, and you know what I'm talking about. But go ahead.
You know what? I do know. The greatest gift I've ever been given is my grandson.
Oh, hey, Pooh.
Pooh. And here's what I mean by that, because
I love
he's
Pooh.
not my son. However, my son and his fiance, Pooh's mother, they have allowed me to be a grandfather.
Yeah.
Untethered.
Yeah.
They have allowed me
With no problems.
no problem, and everyone doesn't get that.
Yeah.
So
Anytime we call,
Yeah.
anytime we want them.
anytime. So I get to.
It's a privilege.
Yeah, it really is that I do not take for granted.
Yeah.
So I get to be the grandfather to him that I had growing up, and so that is the greatest gift I've been given.
Yeah.
My grandson.
I do want to do a podcast on that but we can't do a podcast on really good on that until I apologize to my mama. And then
you got to have a conversation
I got to have
with
a
her.
conversation with my mother and apologize. And then we're going to do a podcast about Pooh and
Okay.
about
I can talk about him for days.
being a grandparent because
I can talk about him forever.
But I can't until I apologize to my mom and then
you gotta have that personal conversation.
Yeah, and then I can talk about being a grandmother and all that it entails and stuff because it's incredible.
Yeah.
I am knowing.
But that's my
Yes.
greatest gift. That little
What
dude.
were some of your favorite books you read as a child? I mean, they just serious about it. This is literally something I would never even ask you, baby. Like,
Animal Farm.
really?
Yeah, I loved Animal Farm.
You and your son, because he loved Animal Farm.
Animal Farm. Mm-hmm. Growing up, let's see. Actually, I read a lot of poetry books more growing up. I had a lot of poems I like, but as far as books, it's Animal Farm.
Animal Farm.
Yeah, I loved Animal Farm.
Why though? Why?
It's just the story itself, just the concept.
Or as well, is who wrote the book?
Orwell.
George
Orwell.
Okay, so I'm not making that up.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just the concept of the book with the animals and when the humans are not away. I mean, the humans are away and with the animals.
Conversations they talk about.
Yeah, and the cows and the pigs and yeah.
No judgment. I've never read that book.
For real.
Never read that.
Not
book.
even in school.
Not even in school.
Was it on? Because I know when you were coming up, there was a lot of books that were banned. Because of the time frame you came up. Was that on the ban burn? Was that one of the books they were burning?
Yo,
during that time when they were burning books.
He coming for me, y'all, but I'm not falling into the trap.
I'm just asking.
I'm not. What is one thing you would like to accomplish in the next year? Did I ask you that already?
Nah, you said 10 years.
Okay, in the next year.
One of the things I would like to accomplish in the next year.
I'm interested in this.
Actually, you know what? To be totally healthy.
Okay.
I would truly like to accomplish that in the next year.
Your physical health.
My physical health. Because I make a lot of jokes about it, but I am overweight. That's for my height and for my build.
We both are.
I am overweight.
We are overweight.
And I play with it. I get gun ho for a while. And I'm strong and I'm in the gym and I'm running and I'm eating right and I'm I'll drop 10 or 15 pounds here.
Yeah.
But like to be consistent.
You want to be consistent.
I want to be consistent.
Because we are.
Consistency.
Yeah, because I said we are. We did the health is wealth.
Yeah.
And we were broke in the health area.
Yeah.
So we've been doing.
Yeah, we acknowledge it, and that's the first step, acknowledging.
Drinking a gallon of water. Y'all need to pray for us on this. We've been drinking a gallon of water a day, and trying to take our vitamins, D3, B12, trying to do the right thing.
I got a whole list of stuff I take.
Trying to be well.
But that would be the one thing within the next year I would truly want to accomplish is, truly total.
What's your number? What number would you like to get down to?
Weight?
Yeah.
250.
250. Okay.
250.
Muscles? No muscles.
I want to. I don't want to be early Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, I want to be more Will Smith and Ali.
Nice.
You know,
just kind of
trim,
yeah.
lean muscle. You know, I'm not trying to. I just want to. I want to look nice in my clothes
And feel good about
it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And have these long dreads, because I don't know if you guys know, I've seen on
Yeah.
Instagram, but he has locked his
I'm locking. I'm going through the process. I was warned. My wife has been warning me for years.
I warned him, guys.
That's just not an easy process.
It's not. I tried.
That you're gonna be aggravated, and I'm at that stage because my head itches constantly.
Yes, it's that in between stage.
That in between stage.
It's been 3 weeks now.
It's been 3 weeks now.
So he can't wash it. He can't do anything.
Can't wash it. Yeah.
So basically, it's like taking a cotton swab, putting some Listerine, and going to his scalp
and going to my scalp.
disinfect
So yeah.
it,
So I'm going
then,
through locking my hair. So
yes.
yeah. But yeah,
next year your locks will be long, babe.
I'm kind of excited about that.
I'm excited.
But yeah, but that's the thing. My health.
Okay. So
what else you got for me?
if a crystal ball could tell you anything about yourself, your future, or a truth you seek, what would it reveal to you? That's interesting.
I'm gonna be honest. I do not want to know my future. I don't.
Okay.
I rather and I know it's kind of off topic, but like if I had the choice, if I could go in my future, go in my past, much rather go in my past.
Don't even touch
Do
it.
not want to see the future. Do not.
Just let it unfold for you.
Let it unfold. Let me be surprised by it.
Yeah, let it unfold.
But as far as the truth, the crystal ball would tell me, yeesh. That I'm actually adopted.
What? Well, I have a crystal ball here as we're speaking.
Yeah, I'm adopted.
Crystal ball said, not adopted.
I'm just saying.
Look just like your daddy. Yeah. And when you got on certain glasses, you look just like your mama.
Next question.
So I'm just so there's no adoption there.
Next question.
What rule would you like to outlaw in our relationship? No. What happens?
Oh man, you got off that question real quick.
Sorry, people probably want to know that answer. You're not gonna know it today, okay? What happens if we can't agree on something important that involves both of us?
We don't do it.
We don't do it.
Yeah,
And sometimes that sucks.
It sucks all the time. I know sometimes. Nah, but that's the one thing we came to that conclusion of very early in our marriage that for something to be done, we both have to agree on it.
Whether it be the kids,
it doesn't
money,
matter what it is,
family, whatever.
Yeah. If we both do not agree, it doesn't get done.
Yeah, it doesn't get done.
And it's because, and if you ask why, it's simply because of resentment.
Yeah.
The one thing that we never want in our marriage is resentment.
Resent.
And if you do something against your will, no matter what it is, eventually you're going to resent that person for having to do that. We don't want any resentment in our marriage. So if we can't agree on it, we don't do it.
And sometimes, I hate that rule.
Yeah.
I'll be like, ooh, you can't take that rule back.
Most of the times I hate that rule.
Ugh,
but it's served us well so far.
Okay. If one were to make a movie about your life, what actor? Oh wow! If one were to make a movie about your life, what actor or actress would you like to cast to play you? Who you want to play you, baby?
Actually, I said his name a few minutes ago, and maybe I wouldn't have said this earlier.
The wrestler?
No, not John Cena.
Oh, I was to say what?
Will
Smith.
Will Smith.
Yeah.
And the reason being, it's not because I look like Will Smith or anything like that. It has nothing to do with that. I wish. But it's because of the type of person I am. Mm-hmm. His range could do it because I'm very comical a lot of the times. I'm goofy, so I'm goofy a lot of the times. Mm-hmm. I'm telling bad jokes a lot of the times.
But you're so serious.
But I do have that serious demeanor about me.
The biggest part of you is your seriousness.
Yeah.
Like you sit him out laughing, joking. Y'all hear him laughing and joking, whatever. As soon as this podcast, he can shut it down so fast and like, shoo. It's over. Throw gone. And he can be quiet as if he said he don't meditate, but he does meditate. But it's just not. He think he doesn't meditate because he think you got to sit there and do it. But the things that he does when he just sits in his quiet time, when he's doing nothing, is still a meditation state. But you don't recognize it because you think you have to be doing it a different way. But I can see Will Smith playing you.
I'm curious. Answer that question. If you don't answer anything else, answer that question. Who would you want playing you?
Viola Davis.
I can see that.
Heck yeah, rough, tough. Ain't taking no. Viola Davis can transform me. She rough, tough, ain't taking no junk. What? You know, she's
I can
that
see
person.
that. Okay.
Yes.
I can see that.
Yes, that's my girl.
All right, what else you got for me?
What's something I don't know about you?
Is there anything you don't know about me?
I don't know. You would have to tell me, play. That's your question. Because we about to end. So
Yeah.
what is it? Do you have anything?
I honestly don't know. I honestly think you pretty much no. I think you do know everything about me.
Think so?
I think you do.
Okay, this is the last question for you.
Okay, what you got for me?
On Friday. Okay. What would you say has been the major milestone in your life, and what other milestones are you looking forward to? What has been a major milestone? I think you kind of answered it earlier, but I want to see if I have this. You have the same answer that I think I have.
Major milestone for me is being in a successful marriage for 20 years.
Yeah.
That's a major milestone for me.
Major
Because
for me too.
Yeah, because growing up, I didn't see that. I didn't see functional marriages. I came from a divorced family. Most of my family members at one point in time have been divorced. The ones that were married, they were not, lack of a better term, they were not effective marriages.
Okay.
There was a lot of dysfunction in the marriages that I saw. So, and I was never taught how to be an effective husband. I was never taught that, because as much as I love my grandparents, as much as I admire my grandfather, as much as my grandfather is my hero, he didn't really show me probably how to be a husband, because he was a pastor. Okay. That's what he was. Yeah. And during the time,
he identified with that.
Yeah,
that's what he was.
And that's not a bad thing. So I'm saying it's a bad thing. But however, also you got to remember, my grandfather was born in 1919. So the period that he grew up in, it wasn't the affectionate father. It wasn't that's not what it was. Yeah. So, the holding hands, kissing, telling being affectionate, those things that a husband should do. Right. I was never shown that. And then with my biological father, that's a story for another time, but there was no way he could show me how to be a husband, because he had no clue. Right.
Even though he was one.
Yeah, even though he was one, he had no clue. And because, in his defense, his father didn't know and wasn't. So just the fact that we've been able to be in a successful, loving, marital relationship for the last 20 years, to me, that's the biggest milestone in my life.
So let me ask you a question while you're on that. Is it because also that you have other group of married men that you bond with, that you guys talk about it and be transparent and honest about marriage?
Yes, you have to have a village. Yeah. You have to have a community.
Because I see you, I think our marriage truly transformed years ago when you had a set group of men, married men, that y'all just went about your business and discussed it and talked. It had nothing to do. And also discussed, your lives and what you wanted for yourselves outside of being a husband.
There's not, as a married man, there's nothing wrong with having single friends, but your circle has to be married men. Yeah. Has to be of like-minded. And the reason I say this is because I can't go to my single friend and have a conversation about an issue I'm having in my marriage. Right. And he understands it and gives me advice on how to deal with my marriage when he's not married. Right. So you have to be able to go to someone and talk to someone who's going through a similar situation as you, or in a situation as you, where they would understand and give you the proper advice. Yeah. So I think I'm not going to say I think. I know one of the best things I did early on in our marriage is that I not only surrounded myself with other married men, but I surrounded myself with married men that have been married for a substantial amount of time.
Successfully.
Because at that point in time,
not perfection.
Not perfection.
Not
never
easy.
Looking for perfection.
Not easy in perfection, but
and
doing the work.
And the married men I was around, they were honest with me. Yeah. They told me it's going to be hard. It's going to be a struggle. You got to put work in. They told me from up front in the beginning, and I was blessed to be around men that have had at that time, because we were, 1, 2, 3 years, 4 years into our marriage.
Yes, and they were already.
We were around 10, 15, 20, 25 years. They had been married, and they had been through everything. Yeah. They had been through finances, kids, infidelity.
Yeah.
You know, they had been through all these things,
Yeah.
and they were able to come through it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so, yeah, and even to this day, even though, you know, a lot of people consider us veterans because we've been.
I'm like, really? I feel like I'm still I feel like I say this and everybody gets upset. I was like, no, I think me and Sanchez are still learning and we're still babies in marriage.
Even though 2 decades in.
I still feel like we're babies.
Yeah, and we still I still to this day surround myself. My circle is married men.
Yeah.
You know, and who love, and that's another thing also. I'm surrounded by married men who love their wives.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Because it's one thing to be around a married man.
See them, you don't know. Oof.
Yeah, but it's another thing to be around a married man that loves his wife.
Yeah. Even when you're not even looking.
Yeah.
We've caught them and not even looking, or see them somewhere and be like, "Come on, y'all, really?" Because
I've been around that person as a married man, and they more worried about what woman is looking at them. I can't do that.
Yeah,
I couldn't deal with that.
Yeah.
So I had to surround myself with married men who loves their wife.
Yeah.
Because as a married man, when you love your wife, then even when she's not around, you're making sure that you're not doing anything that brings shame to her.
Yeah,
or bring hurt to her. Or jeopardize the relationship you have.
Yeah.
And I was blessed early in our marriage and throughout our marriage to be surrounded by a lot of great men like that.
Yeah.
And to this day, I still am. And
the funny part is the men that we met and the couples that we met in our second and third and fourth marriage, you know, those years of marriage, they'd already been married 20 or 15 and 10 years.
Yeah.
And they're all still together.
Together.
So which means that some of them have been married 40, 30 years, you know, like seriously, together. And still together and still talk junk.
Yeah. And the beautiful part, you know, even though we don't speak as much now as we used to, but I still have that access.
Yeah.
You know, I still, if to this day, if I needed to pick up the phone and call that one individual,
that one mentor that was not one playing
mentor
with us,
who never was playing with me.
My God, that he was no joke.
Yeah, and so I know to this day I can still do that, and I could trust the advice they give.
I feel like early in the marriage when you met him, he put the fear of God in you when it came to marriage.
He did.
He was like, "Do not, if you're not serious, if you're not gonna take care of your wife." I mean, that was Cincha's first marriage mentor, and I'm telling you, this man was not.
Because
he took that thing, he was not playing with marriage. He took it very seriously.
Because the one thing he did for me, he took it out of a sitcom and took it into a reality.
Yeah.
You know, because you have that sitcom version of marriage where everything is wrapped up easily, and you know,
by the end of the show,
you know what I'm saying, and you know, y'all have your little spats, but you know, you get over it.
Yeah.
You know, and this thing of what your concept of what marriage is.
Yeah.
But then he brought me into the raw reality of it.
He was not playing.
That if you're gonna do this, there's a certain way you have to do it.
Yeah.
There's a certain way you have to walk. There's a certain way you have to talk.
Yeah.
There's a certain love that you have to give. There's a certain sacrifice.
Yes, sir.
Because the easiest thing about marriage is saying I do.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the easiest thing about it.
That's the easy part.
And once you say I do, is when the hard stuff comes, when the hard work comes in.
And can y'all do it together?
And can y'all do it together? And can you survive it? And that's the one thing that I truly appreciate.
Yeah.
You know, that's the one thing about him.
I thank God for him too.
Yeah, I do. Because he and his wonderful wife saved our marriage.
They did.
And I don't know if they know or not, but they saved our marriage because, you know, when we walked into, and how we met them, or how I met my mentor, is that Ange dragged me into, at the church we were having at the time, they had like a married couples course. It was kind of, lack of a better term, almost like
almost like an e-group.
Yeah, well, everybody don't know what e-group is. It was more like I
feel like it was a boot camp for marriage.
Well, what is it called when like AA, when you go to like the AA meetings? It's not a counseling session. What is it?
I don't know.
Well, let's go with that. It's more like a counseling session.
It was too hardcore.
Yeah,
hardcore council session.
And we walked in, and I had an attitude.
Yes, because he did not
want to
be there.
Be there. It's not how I wanted to spend my Sunday afternoon in a room full of people I don't know.
Talking to people about
marriage with a bunch of fake Christians. I don't know these people.
He went in, y'all.
So I sat there,
arms folded,
slouched down in my chair like a perpetual child, like a child having a tantrum. Grown man looking like a teenager. Mad.
Mm-hmm.
And the very first thing he did was call me out of my BS.
Yes, he did.
That's the very first thing he did.
He was like, some of y'all don't want to be here, but.
Yeah, and looked me dead in my eyes.
Face. Yes, he did.
Man to man, and looked me dead in my eyes.
Yes, he did.
And I appreciate that.
Yeah, he was like, you here because you're married.
Yeah.
Get yourself together.
And from that point
on, that's it. That is it. It's been an incredible journey.
One that I would not change. The ups and the downs.
Yeah.
I wouldn't change anything about it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't change anything
But it's
about
WORK, people.
I always work.
Yes.
I always work.
But the pay is amazing.
It's satisfying.
The benefits.
Though. Yes.
The benefits, like the medical health benefits are amazing. The dental benefits are amazing. This job is amazing. Yeah. You got a 401k plan in this marriage. Got some investments, right, dividends.
Man. We've been at this for a little while.
Yes, you ready to go? You ready to go?
What's your final thought? Any final thoughts?
No, I think we did good. I mean, Miscellaneous got some more crazy questions, but we gonna let it go. Okay. We gonna let it go. What's your final thought?
Actually, I do have a final thought.
TKO.
And I have a final thought. Actually, since we got on this topic of married men, I got a final thought for the married men that are listening. Mm-hmm. So here's my final thought.
Go ahead.
Surround yourself with someone who, if you come to them with a problem about your marriage, they're not going to allow you to talk about your wife. Mm-hmm. They're going to force you to talk about you.
Yeah.
They're going to force you not say what did she do, but they're going to ask you what did you do.
Yeah.
What did you contribute to the dispute or to the argument or if you're complaining about something that she's not doing or something you want her to do or whatever the case may be, where they confront you first. And they don't allow you to talk about your wife. They don't allow you to badmouth your wife. They don't allow you to belittle her, but they force you to talk about you and ask you what did you bring to the situation and what do you bring to the table.
And what's the root cause of it.
So that's gonna be my final thought.
Yes, I love it.
You love it?
So, I love it.
Family, once again,
family.
We just thank you guys. We thank you for being a part of what we're doing. We thank you for coming on this journey with us.
You.
As always, we consider ourselves an interactive podcast.
We are.
You can find us on the socials.
We're on
Instagram. We're on Twitter. We're on Facebook. All in the Crenshaw Corner.
Yes, we are.
We have an email address, thecrenshawcorner@gmail.com. Once again, thecrenshawcorner@gmail.com.
Come on now.
You can listen to us on iTunes, Podbean, Spotify, Google Play Music, iHeartRadio.
Come on, we doing it now. Come on.
Or on our own personal website at www.thecrenshawcorner.com. And as always, family, welcome to our journey.
We love you guys. Bye.